This is what I brought you, this you can keep. This is what I brought you, may forget me. I promise to depart, just promise one thing. Kiss my eyes and lay me to sleep.
What's up, guys? Spectator here. Alright, let's have a look. So this new update came out, right? Everyone thinks it's a make it or break it kind of update. And no one really knows what's going on. So I'm going to give a quick overview. We have 4 new buildings and 1 new research tree. So the main building that you start off with is your monster hold. Upgrading this doesn't really give you anything that I know of except the ability to upgrade your other 3. The monster hold will hold all the monsters you have unlocked. As you can see, I've got a few here, and I'll go into what each of them do and how to upgrade them in a second. The next building is the spring. This is basically another resource that they've added into the game called Anima. You can see how much is produced per hour, how much you can store, and then the overall of all of your springs. A lot of debate into what the best setup is going into this. Personally, I'm running 3 spires, 2 gems, and 3 springs. A lot of people think it's better just to go 2 springs, but if you're going to be gemming a lot of packs, I would recommend going 3 spires. Next we have the gym. So after you've unlocked a familiar, the gym is where you're going to go to train it. You can train anything without using heroes, and it just gives you baseline 22 experience. That'll go up with the research tree and other things along that line. Or you can throw your heroes in there, and it'll give you a boost based on their grade. Here, let me show you. Give this a second to load. I can just click out of it. So I've already got him to level 7. So if I hit train again, and I can go in here and select however many heroes I want, and you can see the experience going up per hour, as well as how many hours it's going to take. So if I just do auto select, it'll select all my heroes, and then you select who you want to train. I'm going to be trying to get my Pyrus up here. Alright, so that's what the gym does. As you upgrade it further and further, XP boost you get is better. Nothing really too special about that. Then you have the Spire. So the Spire, you have packs and skill stones. Packs are basically your tiers. So you have tier 1, 2, 3, and 4. I don't know the difference between A and B yet necessarily, if there is one besides splitting up the categories a little bit. But with Pact A, it'll give you a list of who you might get out of a pact. You can see how many you can train and how much anima it takes, how much other resources, and then the time. So right now I have 2 B packs training. Oh, apparently I also have 0 gems. So let me see if I can bring some gems in real quick to... Here we go. So once they finish going, if you go here, you can see how many packs you have. And then you can open them up to 100 at a time, and it'll either give you a familiar, fragment, or a rune. So we got a new familiar there, a few runes, and then some fragments. The runes are basically, if you already had this familiar, then it'll just give you a rune to upgrade it, similar to how you upgraded Hero's grade in here. So those are your 4 buildings. Now if we go into the actual heroes themselves, Pyrus is the one I'm working on right now because I wanted to see how hero attacking would work basically. Familiar attacking. So the first thing you have is you have their 3 skills: Elder, Adult, and then the one they start with, which you can add XP to by using the runes or by using fragments. So you can see his cost quite a bit to upgrade. Now the runes can also, and more wisely in my opinion, go into upgrading the stage. Currently, he's at a hatchling, which means his max level can go up to 20. So the hatchling only allows you that one. If I upgrade him again, he'll become an adult. I can get the next ability, upgrade that, and then if you upgrade him again, similar to the heroes, you can unlock the Blazing Trail skill, which requires a skill stone. Now if you go back to the skill stone side of things, oh, where was that? Over here. Skill stones. Oh, you have to enhance him first, but then you take these, which you can buy using gems, or you can get from a pack, and you basically bring them together and get a skill stone and then apply it to whichever familiar you're trying to upgrade. So now let's go to the research tree. As you can see, I've already started on a little bit. Anima harvesting pretty much explains itself. It's similar to every other resource harvesting that is in the game. Merging cost just reduces the cost of merging scrolls. Food harvesting, I think that's kind of there. This will increase the XP your familiars gain during training, which is a good one to get up, especially early on. Pact 2 allows you, similar to T4 Unlocked, allows you to train the next tier of troops, or the next tier of familiars. You have some more resource 1. Anima storage, self-explanatory. Pact merging speed reduces the speed that the packs take, as well as merging cost 2. Pact 3, tier 3. Anima harvesting, again, gold harvesting. Gem membership allows the time that your familiars train to be longer, getting more XP, and then gym training 2, which is just more XP per time. Anima storage 2, pact merging speed 2, cost reduction. Then you have pact 4, which is essentially unlocking your tier 4 familiars. Skillstone merging speed, the speed it takes to merge your skill stones, also self-explanatory. Now the wards are something people don't talk about much because not many people have them unlocked, but basically it's an ability that can be used in order to block certain attacks, such as the Grim Reaper attack that everyone is so worried about, and the Pyrus one, which is what I'm working on right now. Then another cost reduction and a skill XP boost from when you use them. So if you go back over here to your heroes, you can kind of get a quick overview of what each of them do. Pyrus is the one I'm currently going for due to the Blazing Trail, which kills troops. I just wanted to understand how that was going to work. I would recommend Harpy for anyone who's still not max VIP yet, as that's a really solid... It's a solid skill that will help you get your VIP up quicker. Not many of the tier 1s are useful. A bunch of the tier 2s are. I would also recommend Bonehead if you're a Coliseum nut like myself. You get more entries, and that's just always nice. And then if you go into here, you can actually get a quick look at some of the tier 4s. The one that's scaring everybody right now. Hoarder is another one I would like to go for, as it increases your max deposit and grants you a jewel a day. Each of them have a cooldown for their moves. Helldrider is another solid one because of the 3,000 random troops from the highest tier, and that's not even max. Once you get it max, that's an extra 15,000 troops every 3 days. So I hope you liked this tutorial. If you have any other questions on how things work, feel free to ask.